said, Superman, said, my old girlfriend Blank has the edge when it comes to what?
I'm going to get this right.
Oh, let's see what it is.
Margot and her boobs.
Really? He said, Margot and her boobs. Yeah. Susan, what do you think he said, hon?
Sue and
Sue and her what?
her boobs.
Boobs, all right?
Oh,
honey.
You have everything so much better than her.
Yeah.
The only thing that she beats you is...
Show me the card. Yeah. Yeah, she knows how to close her mouth and you don't.
Jackie, when it comes to the shed.
To the what?
There's a shed in his parents' backyard, and she rushed him in the shed.
Let's talk about this a minute. There's a shed in his parents' backyard. He used to take Jackie there?
No, Jackie took him there.
Jackie, is that what he told you? It's his parents' backyard. It's his shed, and you're telling me Jackie took him there?
And he
Wrong.
didn't want to go.
He took Jackie there. Don't you ever forget it. Right, Jeff? Right, Jeff?
No,
He said that no, it's Jackie has the edge when it comes to cooking.
Oh, I can cook.
Yeah. Now, of course, you can't cook in the shed like she can.
Telling you to do or feel or change anything about your life. Really, just listen and enjoy. And if you need real help, find a professional for your specific problem. We don't know you. How could we speak to your deal? Okay, have fun.
Ah, the good old days. The days when you told your girlfriend, your new wife, that your other girlfriend would shut her damn mouth.
Yeah.
And you told the other one that your other one was such a better cook than you. You better get your act together. And the first one, your boobs are not as nice as my old girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's so not gonna fly.
So let's hear it.
Yeah, boy, I long for those old days like that. Wasn't that great when you just say what you meant, huh?
Well, if you're a man, the women didn't get to say what they got.
The women get to do that one. Yeah.
Well, never compare your ex-girlfriend with your current.
Unless you're on national TV.
In 1972. I mean, because those women are like, oh yeah, you're right. I can't shut my mouth. I'm so silly. And you're right. I can cook okay. I know she was a good, just that demure, that crap, that should not
Before
stand.
we realize we can speak up and be honest.
Excuse me, we're talking here.
Oh,
anyway, I just
that would fly. We know who's the boss in this three.
Well, that's pretty much, yes, we do indeed. So,
but the problem is, we still have a large section of men who believe this.
Well, it's true. It's true. There are still a lot of men.
They don't believe it. They wish it was like that. They're delusional.
But no, they're abusive.
There's that too.
They're abusing these.
There's non-abusive guys who wish that.
Yeah, wish
like that.
Well, we wish. Joe and I wish. We're looking for Stepford wives. Yeah, we want Stepford wives that just. We all wish. Yeah, that's what we wish.
There's nothing I wish for. My wife is perfect.
That's
right, honey?
She doesn't watch this show.
No, she doesn't. You're right.
I don't know what you're. Wow, he left. I don't know. He just left. She doesn't watch this show,
and he just hung up.
I think, or Joe's wife got him out of here. Uh-oh, Joe, did your wife just cut you off this show?
That was the weirdest thing ever.
Right when we said your wife doesn't watch the show.
That's absolute karma right there.
You disappeared. My God.
You know what? I'm not going to say much today. You guys just take it between the two of you. I'll laugh. Okay?
Yeah. Just laugh it. Right.
No matter how unfunny it is.
Right.
Okay. So I played that because here's the first question. And you're going to love this. The handwriting is beautiful, by the way. Let me see if I can get that in a spot where you can see the handwriting.
Does the husband
has? Yes. Does the husband has?
Good. This is all good. Perfect.
Does the husband has a different household duties than the wife does? who's in charge?
Well, whoever can spell.
That's right. Whoever has any grasp of grammatical. So my wife then is in charge because I have no. I would write this way.
Yeah. Yes. What was the question actually?
Does the husband has a different household duties from the wife does? Who's in charge? Do you want me to translate?
Yeah, try it. Yeah, put that through the translator, will you?
Does the husband have different household chores than the wife, and who's in charge of those chores and deciding who does what?
Who's in charge? Who's in charge? Is that
I think
are we supposed to be saying that? Who's in charge in a marriage? Who's in charge?
She's asking. Well, I think the guy with the sleazy porn mustache and the greasy hair from the video, he's in charge. I think we've learned that.
Yeah. Well, I think that's who wrote this. His wife. So
his wife wrote this.
Wife was just wondering.
Women have an understanding with each other. Okay, we do have an understanding, and it's that sometimes we allow the male to think he's in charge.
Okay.
But only sometimes, and there's a way to pretend like you're like he is, but really it's you, but you're letting him think he is. That's how life goes.
So the person who wrote person who wrote this is probably trying to figure that out, right? Trying to figure out when should I let him think he's in charge, because we obviously have done that whole deal where we divvy up the chores.
It's always the female in charge. Sometimes we allow the male to think he's in charge.
Oh, okay. All right.
Just want to be clear there.
Okay.
This reminds me of the this reminds me of the Mayberry, the Andy Griffith show, when Opie, this girl likes Opie and something like that, and they keep telling her, never challenge a man because his ego, even if he's wrong, never challenge his ego because you'll hurt his ego. Never let him always win every game because it's going to hurt his ego. Never make sure he knows he's in charge, even though you're doing most of these things. He has to think he's in charge. So this is really what we want in society to do.
It's not what we want. It's how things are. Right, Donna?
Well, smart women have been doing this for like freaking million years. Okay.
Yep.
Million years. We know males are sensitive creatures with fragile egos. We know that.
That's not true.
Did you ever see a male have a cold?
Oh God.
Or handle any pain whatsoever?
Yeah.
Well, but I don't know if that's. But
they're sensitive creatures.
Letting him win all the time,
sometimes sometimes not all the time, because you got to keep him in check, but you don't want to destroy your man. You love him, so
but you don't want to do that to anybody. You don't want to do that to anybody. Destroy anybody.
Yeah.
Although there are men.
That's not true. I want to own the libs.
That's right. Own the libs. That'll teach them. But I think there are men, though, that will not let their wife win. They'll just stomp them, be 10 times better than them and just stomp them.
Yeah, but don't you think the wife is kind of in on that, though? Is she like, yeah, it's happening?
No, I mean tackle football.
Well, they're in a, yeah, okay.
That was a woman that was not clued in by her ancestors.
I'm telling you.
Regarding how to manage things like this.
I have got to get this pamphlet that you women have been passing around for centuries that has the game plan. I mean, because I know it's there and you keep talking about it because you guys all have read the brochure.
We all have team meetings. We have management meetings, support meetings. We all are doing good, except for the women who don't have good girlfriends to clue them in of who actually has the power in the relationship.
Right. Here's a classic example of this. The woman is in the MMA fighting game. He is not, nor a fighter. She does not beat him up. If they would get in a wrestling match or fight, she would not beat the living crap out of him because he would be totally emasculated. in that arena.
Yes.
So, but other things, you know, like Janet is really good. My wife, if you don't know that, is really good at laser tag. And she stomps us in late, and there'd be no give in that ever. She would never, I would have to hobble her to win, which I've done. I've broken a leg of hers so that I could win laser tag. But so there is no give there.
So I've done the same thing, but my wife does that to me, though. I know that she actually eats my cooking every once in a while. She doesn't like it. It's never good, but she does it. She lets me cook, and then she'll eat it, and then say, "Oh, that was good," and then lie through.
Really?
Tape. Yeah.
Really?
She's done
my
that.
God.
Yeah.
I get none of that.
Yeah.
I get. Oh God, what is this? Why did you make this?
Yeah.
What? I spent 3
hours. I know if it's good or bad. I'm not stupid. I know if it's good or bad. Occasionally I'll make something palatable, but most of the time, if I cook something,
oh no, if mine is just not to her taste, it could be good to everyone else in the universe. She's like, no. Yeah. What is? Ugh. Oh my God.
Well, again, she's keeping you in check there, Brad. That's what they do. These women, they're evil. Okay, they all have their own little club. They all have this. I'm telling you, Donna. Boy.
And I just put you in on the big secret, but you know what? Go about your life, go about your business, and enjoy the gifts that you're given. With sometimes being right and sometimes winning. Enjoy that.
But what about chores? This is all about chores, okay?
Yeah. What about who's in charge of the chores?
Who's in charge? Okay.
Is in charge of the chores.
Yeah, but a lot of guys aren't doing nothing.
She allows the male to do what she doesn't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And if he doesn't do it up to standard,
I don't think
she's gonna. I don't know if that's true.
I don't think we're helping anybody on this show. I don't
think that's. I think you've lost your degree on that one. I think.
We are now. This is not even funny anymore. It's not even funny, nor is it helpful. I'm really worried about the direction of today's show.
No, that's
you guys.
Started off great with boobs, but now it's going
what happened? Where are the boobs when you want the boobs? Started off great.
Started great.
Boobs and sex in a shed, and now here we are.
Yeah, and now it's
go back to your simple reality and just enjoy and pretend you didn't hear anything that I said.
So what you're saying is, though, that for all the men that do no chores and are useless around the house and women are doing everything, they aren't clued into the women network to get guys to do what they want.
The female is not clued into the network. And she is allowing it. So maybe she has
the resources. You're saying the resources are there for the woman if they want to go ahead and know how to play the game. Yeah.
The like withholding the sex, the stuff like that.
Sure.
And
I call it the power of the P word.
Yeah, the power of the persuasion. Gotcha.
Yeah, power of the posse coming in. The posse. All the horses coming in. You get your friends around.
Yeah, great.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Women don't realize the power they have, but when they do, they're much more confident, and they don't.
Unless you marry a closeted gay man, then you have no power whatsoever.
See? That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
They've got their group and they control the wife. They've got their group. Okay. Okay. We can't answer this next question.
No.
Why?
Nope.
Is it unanswerable?
Yep.
Okay.
For us, it is. Here you go. What does it take to stay married for 52 years?
Oh, yeah. We don't know that yet.
I've been there the longest. I've been married 32.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How long? What's the longest you guys been together? I think I'm at 32 also.
Well, we've been together for longer than that. So almost closer to 40. So probably 35 years, 36, or maybe 37 years. So we've been together for a long time.
Where did you guys get together?
It was my first and only job out of college. She was the administrative assistant, if you will. And that's how we met.
What year was that?
You just have to subtract 40 from now.
A while back. I'm not going to tell you guys.
That'd be 81.
You know how old I am?
That'd be like 81.
Oh my gosh.
You guys, this is getting very personal. This is really
right.
Personal. It really is.
Did you guys meet in 81?
No, we did not meet in 81.
What year?
85.
So that's nowhere near 40.
Yeah. So
Jen and I met in 90.
Okay.
90.
Well, you're a pup.
June of 90.
A newbie.
Yeah, you're a pup.
Wait, am I older
you don't know anything
than you?
about women.
How old are you, Joe?
I can't tell you, Brad.
Joe.
I'm going to think you're 63 if you don't tell me.
I'm 63.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
No, I'm not.
Really, how vain can you be?
Seriously? I'm 56.
Seriously?
I'm 59.
Oh, okay. So you are old.
No, you're not.
Yes.
Why would he not be 59?
Why would I not be 59? Do I look older than that? I feel older than that.
No, you look better. You could be better. You could be younger than 59.
Could I?
Yeah, 58 and a half.
58 and a half. There you go. I'll take it. Whatever it is. 220, 221, whatever it takes.
I don't like that no one would guess I'm less than 50. No one would guess that.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, no one would guess that.
Yeah, but they thought that when you were 25 though. So
yeah, 30. I was getting the senior. I was getting the senior discount at Denny's at my wedding. We went out for dinner after the wedding just to have a snack, and I got the senior discount, and I was 28. So it was.
So let me. You guys both know people who are obviously have been married longer than 50 years, and what do you think is their secret?
I think they're nice.
They're what?
They're nice.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
They don't want to stay angry. I think being a type of person who doesn't enjoy being angry helps a lot.
Well, my sister has been married for over 50 years. And they have been absolutely committed to family. That's number one. All about family, family, family. As a matter of fact, they have no other friends. And so that I think that helps a lot when you're committed to the family and you want to set an example, and you obviously love each other. But I'll tell you the big thing, they laugh a lot. They laugh a lot. And I think that's really a big, nobody laughs at me, Brad. Nobody.
No, nobody laughs at your show, but behind your back.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
well, behind my back, they do.
Behind your back, cracking up. The cows right now behind you, cracking up. And by the way, I disagree with you. You say they're nice. I say they're so mean that neither of them will lose. And they know they both want to win. So they're going to stay in this damn marriage and they're going to break the other one.
No one wants to be the bad guy.
No one wants to be the bad guy. They're going to break. So they're going to make it horrible and horrible.
So you're right. There also gets to be a point where they realize that, you know what? If you leave me, no one else will take me. And so there's a certain amount of bizarre, like misplaced sympathy there for each other too. It's pathetic, really. It's just, no one should last that long.
So you're saying that if one of them finds a better deal, they're out of there.
Yeah, but the odds are really, really.
Yeah, the odds of the better deal go way down.
Yeah,
as you get older.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, but all you have to beat is what you've got now. You don't have to get a better deal than everyone. You just got to get a better deal than the deal you have.
Yes. I've always, in all seriousness though, I've always found that the couples that laugh the most are the ones that seem to laugh with each other, are the ones that seem to be the happiest. I think that's very important,
That's right.
There is something to be said for a sense of humor. It has gotten a lot of people through a lot of tough times.
Yes, not on this show, but it has.
Yes, we've had a lot of tough times. Yeah. Well, and being able to adjust and grow and move on and accept and each other, and I, even at 30 years, we're to a point where it's just so nice to have this past behind us, that we've got this history that is so strong that I can't even imagine growing a history with anybody else or not having that.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? As we evolve, where we're evolving is such an incredible thing. You know what I mean? I can't imagine not having that unless, an 18-year-old shows up that
big boobs. Big boobs.
No, I'm not into the big boobs. I'm not into the big.
Well, I think we should also not discount the
plastic surgeon.
No, the antidepressants and alcohol. I think that is also a big factor in longevity in a relationship.
Together, both an antidepressant and alcohol.
Put them together, whatever gets you through. You've been married for 50 years. It's going to take something.
So let me ask you guys a question on that. Do you look forward to having a drink? Like, do you get excited and think, oh, we're going out tonight? Oh, I'm going to have a drink. I'm going to have a martini, or I'm going to have my dad and I were talking about this on the drive down here, talking about drinking. And I don't think I have something in my life. I know people that are like, oh, hey, it's like Friday. Oh, we're going to go out to dinner. Oh, I'm going to have a margarita. And they really just so look forward to that drink.
Absolutely. I'm one of those people. I'm looking to one right every Wednesday at 4:45. I'm having a drink because I need one after what happens.
I thought, Donna, you look like enjoy a drink.
Why would you say that? How does she look like that? Why would you just immediately?
The view that Brad has. I do enjoy a well-crafted cocktail, not just a drink.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
It's part of like the dining experience.
Yeah.
Is a really well creative cocktail. I do look forward to that if I'm going someplace good that has a good bar menu and a good dinner menu.
Yeah.
But I don't go like, oh yay, it's Friday, I'm going to go have a drink. Like,
I absolutely feel that way on Friday and Saturday. Wednesday, Thursday, sometimes too. But yeah, there's days.
Not Monday.
Yeah. Monday. I tried not to do it on Monday.
That's meth day. That's meth day is Monday. It's meth. Gotta cool it out with a little meth.
Yeah, I gotta
even it out.
Even out.
Okay.
So yeah.
So did we help? That we have no idea what it's like to be married.
Yeah, we did help them. I think we helped them. My observation was I think I won that one. Any listeners? We got a winner? Ding. That's me. Okay.
That's good.
Sense of humor goes for the round.
Yay.
Okay, I can feel the joke coming right now.
Okay, what's the question?
When does your wife's hearing start failing?
What?
There you go. Saw that coming right away.
Yes. When does the
wife's hearing never fails. They can hear you and what you're doing from room to room to room, and they hear you fiddling in things or doing stuff that you're not supposed to be doing. They can hear you from like a mile away.
That's true.
Hearing never fails.
It is true.
Well, but they will start after a time pretending or not paying attention and going, "What are you? What?" They're like, Yeah, our hearing is terrible.
I know
that has nothing to do with hearing.
No, that has nothing to do with hearing. Hearing it, it's a choice, and I'm totally with you on that, Donna. Because my wife was like that just this weekend. She's back in the office, so we don't see each other as much, and I think she really likes it because when she's home, we have that hearing problem because I have a tendency to talk a lot, and so I'll say things, and I'll say things, and she literally will be next to me and will not answer, and I'm wondering, is she dropping clues or something?
Yeah.
Or mints. You need a mint.
Mint. Yeah.
Here's what happens here. And that is she will yell at me from wherever she is in the house. There will be no getting up. She will just start yelling for me. And if I try to yell back, she will never hear it. Never. I have to then get up and go to wherever she is.
Yeah, that's a good one.
She will not get up and walk to find me. She just starts, get in here, and then I have to get up and go there to talk and listen to her. So
who's in charge?
Oh,
Donna, I'm the same way.
My house.
My wife will actually wait until I'm in the furthest place in the house away from her and then ask a question. And then I'll be like, okay. And then I have to drop whatever I'm doing. I have to walk all the way to where she is so that I can hear it, But then if I do the same thing, then she goes, what? And then I have to do it again. So yeah, she's got me trained. Yeah. You know what? This is all becoming really clear, Donna. This show is really an eye-opener.
We've learned. It's nothing about anybody else. We have learned.
Yeah.
So like my husband likes to talk to himself and we'll talk like no matter what he's in and who's there. And this is me all day. I can hear you.
Oh, is he planning your death? Oh, where's that poison? I wonder if Donna's going to have a Coke in an hour. I can slip that in. What is he saying? What is he saying?
Sometimes seeing things that like are not so happy. I'm right here.
I didn't dig the hole deep enough. The desert, I think it's out. I think I got to go out and finish that hole before I get her out there. What, honey? Is it okay to drink in front of kids? So as long as they're other people's kids, what the hell?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
It's not illegal. It's not illegal.
Yeah,
it's okay to do, but it's not. I don't think it's good to get totally drunk in front of your kids.
Is it okay
drinking and getting drunk are two different things?
Yeah.
You know, and it's one of these deals. If you have to have a drink every day and you get hammered in front of your kids, it's probably not setting a good example. It's all about setting an example for your kids, right? They're going to see you do whatever it is.
Is it okay to look forward to having a drink in front of your kids? From the last question.
I would say tone down the excitement just a tad.
Oh, how about this? Is it okay to send them to go get the drink to come bring back to you?
That was so common when my
yes. So get me a beer,
right? Yeah. When I was a kid, I used to go. We had a refrigerator, and there was either red or blue. It was either Busch or Budweiser. And you go get me a blue one or go get me a red one. That's what it was. That's what I was.
Get me an 8-ball.
Yeah. No, I didn't. No. That was the 80s. Anyway,
I don't even know what an 8-ball is. What is an 8-ball?
That's crack.
That's a cocaine thing.
That's a cocaine thing. I thought an 8-ball was a drink.
I thought you were a comedian, Brad. You know what an 8-ball is. Don't tell me you don't want to. Don't tell me you've never been tried to be paid that way.
There is a drink called a highball, but that's drink. Like
that was a pretty generic term, just a highball. Hey, so let me have a highball.
An 8-ball is a cocaine thing.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
An eighth ounce of cocaine.
Well, I've never done any of those. I've never done that. You guys have done cocaine ever?
No.
Okay, so Joe's yes. Donna?
He doesn't need to say this, Brad. Nobody needs to say this stuff.
I have done things and tried things during the past my younger years. That one I have not. I've always been scared because they say it speeds up your heartbeat.
It does. And that's why I stopped.
And that's always kind of that's always kind of made me nervous.
Me too.
I'm a lower the heartbeat person.
Right. So you were on the lewds back in the day. You had the lewds.
I don't know. I that was before my years. That was
before your year. Yeah, the lewds were 70s.
Yeah.
So
I was.
So Joe, you did the coke.
Brad, stop. Will you? I come on. I've been around. I've experienced life. Come on. Goodness gracious.
Yes. Okay, good. That's fine. We're not judging.
This is not confidential information.
Yeah. This is a live show. You're telling everybody I did drugs. Nobody knows. What if my kids are watching?
No, I asked you if you did drugs. And you were weird about it, which proves
I said
you had.
no. I very vehemently
said, you said no.
No, and then looked like you were lying.
This is a marriage show. This is not a dependency show.
You did the psychology thing when people lie. You're like, no.
Okay.
All right. Okay. One more question, then we'll have the quiz. Oh my God. I pulled this one out. How long is too long to wait for him to go down on me? How long is too long to wait? Now, I don't know if that means he's up here and I want him down there, or is he down there and how long should he be down there?
Or have we been together for a long time and he still hasn't been down there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
or,
there's a lot of ways you can go on this one.
Or you mention and he goes, "Oh no, God, no! Oh my God,
Again, this is a communication problem, isn't it? Because essentially,
hints or anything.
she's like,
yeah, that's the thing, and that's the other thing, Donna. And I know you women do this too. Is you expect us to know what's happening and then you hold it against us, which is another little power move right there.
That is a big power
but
move.
if you want, some subterranean activity, you might want to go ahead and let us know about it. Okay. That's all I'm saying.
I enjoy this.
If you don't know that, like that, and that goes into I was looking at quizzes, like that's one of those things you should talk about really early on.
Yeah.
Let me say this. If he's not heading, as soon as you are already doing stuff, if he ain't heading down there right away, you may already have a problem. I mean, it's like that he may not be wanting to do that in the first, because to me, that's just right in the beginning.
No guy's afraid, where he'd be like, I'm afraid to.
Oh, no, there are a lot of guys who are against it.
Some guys don't like it. Some guys
don't like it. Some guys don't. But I would think most guys that they'd be aiming right there right away. You know what I mean?
Again, you've got to communicate that that's what you want. Although, granted, every guy should know that, because every guy wants that in his case. Why wouldn't it be reciprocal, right? So unless maybe there's a guy out there who's just like, ooh, BJ, no.
What?
I don't know that guy.
You know what? I think what she can say is she goes, hey, do you like people in the military?
Yes.
And you say, why? And you say, I was hoping Colonel Angus would get here tonight. I was hoping he'd come to dinner.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Old Colonel Angus would come to dinner.
I used to say, take him out to sushi and see if he loves it.
Oh.
Yeah, be careful on that one, Donna, because then if you bring hot mustard into it, it's not as pleasurable as
now. You got the soy, and you got
it's messy.
Once the wasabi's going to sting you. I think that's going to be one problem. That's going to sting. Okay, so Donna brought us a thing, and it is the sex and intimacy quiz.
Oh, great! I'm happy.
You guys, I wanted you guys to see how your intimacy is.
This quiz will help you to identify where problems may be coming from. Wait a minute. You're saying we have problems?
Wait,
oh my God!
There may be. I want to assess.
What are your emotional triggers? Well, mine is when you bring me a quiz that says I'm not good with the sex.
Okay, let me ask a question. Do we have to answer these honestly? Because that's not going to happen, right? There's no way. Go.
I would like.
It's an official quiz.
Oh, okay.
I would like to notice on number 1. I would like to aim at number 3. The third on C. What I think about my sex life. When I think about I feel. I'm going to skip to 3. Worried that my friends and everyone else has more and better sex than me.
That's a concern. I think the question itself is when I think about my sex life, I'm like, yeah, I do.
I have a tendency to have to feel myself a lot. That's what I have to do.
These are interesting.
It's good enough.
I'm actually. Yeah.
What's your answer?
I'm probably.
I'm E.
I'm B. I'm definitely B.
But you can't express that as you said.
I can't.
Well, that's the point. If you answer B, you've already expressed it. So what the hell?
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Now, I'm going to say mine is, I would say it's between A and E. Probably E.
Yeah. I'm really, I definitely say C because when I think of sex, I immediately think of my friends.
Oh, gosh.
That's right.
And
I think of my friend's wife.
Everyone else. Yeah.
Problems. That could be one of the problems of the intimacy issues.
Well, I don't have that problem because my friends are with us. So we all know, I know exactly what kind of sex life they have. We're all doing it together. I know who's better than me.
Like you're that guy. Like you would never be that guy.
In all honesty, I think we're probably closest to D. And I'm being honest on that.
I don't have sex very often.
Okay. For me, sex is really, yes, it is.
For me,
okay,
really.
D. There.
Well, do whatever you like, Brad. You can answer.
We're doing D.
Okay.
You said it. For me, sex is really something I try to get out of whenever possible.
Oh, no.
Something I try to get into whenever possible. Something I don't have in my relationship. Yeah, a way of elevating our relationship.
It's D and E, right?
Satisfaction and pleasure.
You're supposed to pick one. Which one would you say it's more of?
Boy, I don't know.
The actual sex, when you're actually having the sex, when you're actually intercourse, when you're.
How about there should be an F, just like totally unsatisfying. Is that one in there? That's
no, F should be the actual sex. If you're effing it.
For me, sex is really sex.
Yeah, good one, Brad. Yeah, comedy coming at you.
So you're D.
I don't know, D or
no. Donna said she's D.
D, yeah.
I would be D.
Okay, I'm
between D and E.
Activity.
We'll give you some D. Come on.
Oh my God.
Get some D. Okay. When I think about ways of boosting the intimacy in our relationship, I think Viagra. That'll boost it.
I don't think of boosting the intimacy. What if you don't think about ways of doing that?
I don't think
I don't. You know what? I'm skipping over this one.
Why?
He's like so uncomfortable.
We enjoy coming up with new things to try. Yeah, like moving. Let's see.
Like other people, other towns, divorce. It's all. I'd like to talk to my partner about what I'd like, but sometimes I get a little embarrassed. I think that one is even after a long time, you can still find a little embarrassment in things, but you can talk through it. Then.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm just disappointed because she always says no. So
that's right.
yeah.
Well, so then you're I don't know, B.
I'm probably closer to C. I mean, it says you can't teach an old dog new tricks, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
You'd like some tips and techniques?
Yeah. Give me something. What do you need?
There are many, many books and articles.
Money.
I'm not much on reading.
Cash. I'm not much on reading. How about touching and rubbing and squeezing?
I'm more about that. Yeah. I'm more of a hands-on kind of guy.
I would say mine is E, but not like new things to try. We just,
Yeah. Well, not like new, like let's, swing from this or that, but yeah. Like we tried something new the other week, and that was we went to dinner first. It was great. Okay. When it comes to sex, my partner isn't interested and won't talk to me about it. Well,
that's a good one. That's only the only one better than that is B. Gets annoyed
and has sex reluctantly. Okay, put it in. Just do it. Finish it up.
Oh God, that's all you ever think about.
Oh my God, are you done yet?
I have a retired male husband.
Yeah.
The only answer is E. Or D. D and E. Like he has plenty of time and usually he's glad.
Yeah.
We know. He came by in his underwear the other day.
Thank you.
He was ready to go right there during the show. So
during the show. When it comes to sex, my partner is usually happy to have sex. Well, yeah. I don't usually.
Unless they're reluctant and get annoyed.
Yeah.
Then you shouldn't be having sex.
What's
if
that?
they're reluctant and annoyed and angry, probably not the time.
Some people like angry sex.
Well, when is it the time? God.
You have to make time.
Oh, I can't make time. I'm
a
busy man. I have a gig in June.
I thought you had a gig tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's right. I got a gig tomorrow. Friend of mine doing a show. I'm gonna be on a great comedy show for all you people who are listening.
Is it online? Oh yeah, my show. You're on my show tomorrow.
Right.
By the way, Joe Marlotti will be on the virtual comedy show tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time at virtualcomedyshow.com. Join the show.
We'll be talking about sex. And when
Roy Zimmerman will also be. Roy Zimmerman will also be on the show.
Super.
When we have sex, I feel bored and disconnected from my partner.
Yeah, that's a problem if that happens, I would think, wouldn't you?
Especially if you're the guy. You ain't having sex if you're bored and disinterested. You got a limp noodle going there. You're not going to be doing anything.
Yeah, your body's not going to react well.
That's right.
Speaking of limp noodles,
female do that.
Speaking of limp noodles, I have a problem, and it's B. It's more for my partner than for me. I'm serious about that. I really do focus on her a lot. Body painting, massage, scented candles, the whole deal.
And then she comes home and you get started.
Yeah, and then it gets weird. Yeah.
Take a nice bath, got the roses. Then she calls and you're like, oh God, you're on the way home. Clean it all up. Have sex.
I'm going for E. It's fun time.
Emotionally connected to my partner and we have fun.
I'm always under pressure to perform, and I tell you what, that really hurts. That's hard. That's hard.
Well,
it's not.
Well, realistically, you are under pressure to perform because because if you can't perform, you're not going to have sex. So there are other things you can do, obviously, but if you're really going to have sex and you're not into
a different partner. Yep.
That's right. Or look at pictures of other partners.
While you're having sex.
That'll fly.
That's a mark of a good relationship right there.
Honey, I've taped this picture on your back. I hope that's okay. I've been missing Princess Di lately, so I've taped a picture of her on your back.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Terrible.
That is horrible.
Okay, question 6.
By the way, I just said that because I found out today that I am related by some distant relatives to Princess Di.
23 and me. Next, the biggest obstacle
to our sex life is separate bedrooms.
Yeah, that's a big obstacle. Yeah.
I can't be bothered, and it's a low priority. we hardly have any privacy in our home. Yeah, well, that could be it. That's a real obstacle if you got a lot.
I would think, Donna, I'm curious about this one. What's the biggest obstacle to sex life that you see from most people? I would bet it's B.
Stressed.
Yeah.
Stressed out?
Stressed out? Is it stressed? Really?
So it would be D.
D? Yeah. That's kind of close. That's kind of what it is. I think I'm probably closer to D too. So, and C, we hardly have any privacy in our home because, we've invited a foster family to live with us, and they're not swinging like I thought they would.
Yeah. Or they're not. So
that's an obstacle.
I'm going to say it's probably E is a healthy answer.
Yeah. That's the healthy answer.
Yeah.
Yes. We create space to be together.
I put it on the calendar.
We make such an effort.
Yeah.
Mine
5
is
o'clock doggy
throw
style.
Throw a couple drinks in her, and the
Sure.
go sign's lit. When it comes to broaching the subject of sex in our relationship, I buy her a brooch.
An expensive one.
A really
and then we
expensive
have sex.
brooch, and we are in. Change the subject and clam up. Get irritated that my partner is bothering me with this topic again.
Wow.
This topic. I hate this topic.
Right. I hate this topic.
Can't we talk about anything else? Anything.
She wants to talk about sex all the time.
That's the one thing. Yeah, guys always have that problem. It's like, man, she just won't leave me alone about the sex.
We want to work things out, but we end up arguing.
That's terrible. Those first 3 are horrible. How about feel that we try to make it a priority to talk about how we can improve things, but get distracted by other worries. That's probably pretty common. Yeah. That's kind of how it is sometimes.
But if you're literally talking about sex, then you're like, oh, wait a minute, let's talk about The Office real quick. I
think the best place to talk about sex is while you're having sex. I'm just saying that takes care of a lot of problems.
While you're having sex, talk about sex.
Is for active coaching in the moment. It's a good way to do that.
Yeah.
Because plus they'll probably forget what you talked about if you did the day before, and then he'll forget it. And
we talk a lot during sex. My wife and I, we're pretty communicative. I talk a lot anyway. I say, things to her like
shut up.
I do. I say we have our cute. I say things like, "Are you awake?" Things like that.
I say,
hello, is this thing on? Hello.
I say things to my wife like, "Are you still there? What's going on? Hello. The FaceTime died." So, where were we?
I'm pretty sure. Once again, this is E. Is going to be.
I think there's a pattern here. I think there's a pattern here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I consent to processing my personal data. When it comes to expressing the ways of being close and intimate with each other, my partner and I don't really do anything, have mechanical sex. And, sometimes mechanical sex can be the best sex.
Wow. What is that? Is it like sex on a mechanical bull or something?
Back, you will get
expressing other ways of being close and intimate.
That's mechanical sex? What?
So that one is like, no, we just have mechanical sex and have no affection whatsoever, ever.
Okay.
Sometimes that's the way to go.
Each other. That's the minimum. C is the minimum, right?
It would be pretty minimum.
Pretty minimum.
No affection.
Yeah. For a lot of guys, that's good enough. That's it. That's all you need. And
affection.
Yeah.
Try to get into the habit of hugging.
Trying to get in the habit of having regular hugs.
Do guys enjoy affection as much as females do?
Oh, I miss affection. I really do.
That affection better lead right to the penis. That's
yes.
Right. Oh my God.
Yeah. Where are you hugging me? Because I here's where I'd like to be hugged.
Honey, do you like me to rub your shoulders? No. Do you like me to rub your? No. Look
at E.
So that's a question. Why does affection always have to lead to sex in a guy's mind?
And again, Donna, you know what? It doesn't necessarily need lead to until the affection starts. I think a lot of guys, the idea is like, oh yeah, let's be more open and let's be more, caring and all that stuff. And then, but once you touch, then, Willie takes over.
Yeah. How can you even ask that question? I don't understand how you don't understand.
I can't count how many times I have genuinely thought, I'm going to rub my wife's shoulders and then it did not lead to sex. And I don't know. That's just,
and you're still angry about it.
All I was trying to do was just relieve the pressure and, just make her relax. But
what is that? You start touching your female and you all of a sudden you just want to have sex right now?
Yes.
Like you're just touching her, cuddling, touching.
Yep.
And it goes right there.
Almost all the time. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. So now to be serious, when I was young, yes, you felt that was now.
All the time.
No. Yeah. Now, no,
now we haven't. Yeah.
Yeah.
In all honesty,
no,
you're right.
No,
yeah.
I don't. It whether it leads to sex or not, it doesn't matter. And a lot of times it doesn't. Matter of fact, I will rub all, and there will be no sex. No. Now none of that. Yeah. But back then, hell no. 23. If you came in the room and brushed by my leg with your body, I'd be like, oh, we're doing it.
What is with that?
It's not something
it's called being 23, man.
We try to. Okay, you're explaining to us how you have this evil booklet that tells everybody, how women how to work. We men don't. In fact, we have something even worse, and it's this guy who just takes control of everything, and it's
runs the show.
He sure does
everything.
Yes. He calls the shots.
My dad is yelling hello as he walks in. Do we want to see my dad?
Does your dad want to answer this question?
Does Dad? Dad, come in.
Here we go. Thanks, Donna.
Hi, this is Donna and Joe. If you want to, you're live on the air.
Castle, how you doing? Good to see you.
He can't hear you at this time. Let me change the speaker so he can hear you. I made the audio this way so that
Does he know, Brad, that we're doing a sex show? I mean, a marriage show? Does he know that?
He can hear you now.
Okay.
So that's Joe and Donna. And the question is, I forgot what the question is. Oh, does any sort of affection with your wife, do we feel it has to lead to sex? Like once you're rubbing her shoulders, oh yeah, hey honey, I'm giving you.
Why does it always have to lead to sex? Why
do men feel that way?
Automatically have to go to sex.
He's saying no. No.
He's probably not going to. He's not going to. Yeah.
I've been married 3 times.
He's been married 3 times.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah. So right. So he can back us up. Is what he's saying.
Yes. So there you go.
Dad will always embarrass your dad, Brad. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Yeah. Sorry, that's the way things happen. Maybe
he's just like, I'm out of that question.
No, I gotta go.
Yeah. Not even.
Well, when you come in the house, don't yell my name. Just come in the house.
Yeah.
But okay, so final answer on this, and then we're going to finish up the show. And that is that yes, when you're young, you're right. I don't know why, Donna. I don't know why. Yes, we want every sort of affection to lead to sex, but then as we grow older, not so important to us anymore. So y'all be quiet.
Ooh, Igor, this is not my match. The vampire's ball is a swanky affair.
Master, I brought the shovels.
Good, Igor, good. And did you bring my latte?
Yes, Master. Skim milk, true splendor.
Good, Igor, good. Let's get started. Oh, yes, Igor, yes. Raise the platform. It's time.
Well,
hiding from ghosts. We're hiding from ghosts. Oh, man, I think we're toast. We're hiding from ghosts.
Come inside.
Welcome, donors, friends. Welcome to the Space Fringe Online. I hope you enjoyed this little preview of our full show, and you will come to our live show at the Fringe 2021 until I get to bite. See you in person.
go get our album, Vampire's Ball, Ultimate Halloween Party by Brad Tassel and Steve Goody. Anywhere you shove music into your ears, we promise it will give you the happiest of creeps. Go, go, go.
Man, is that guy talented. Okay, so here's the question to think about for next week. What?
She said, and humble. So
what is the best way to integrate his or her children into a second marriage so that everyone gets along? Good question.
It is a good question.
It's a really good question. Well, we will answer that next week. Donna Wilburn, everybody. Don't get a hold of her. She's too busy. She can't handle your business. But Joe Marlotti can handle your business. Get a hold of Joe Marlotti
what you're saying.
For a show. Well, they want to hire you to do a show.
Please do. Yes, call me.
And tomorrow night, Joe will be with Roy Zimmerman and Patty Vasquez and Steve Goody and I on the virtual comedy show.
Hopefully, I'll be doing some comedy because I haven't written anything. Should I do that?
Last week we had Marilyn Rice Caban, who's famous.
Yes.
And so this week we're really thrilled. But what I love about Mary Lynn is, and I love her and she's a friend, but she came on and she goes, yeah, I don't feel like let's just talk about it. So I don't feel like doing it. So we're like, what? You came on, dude. So we had to just start talking, ask questions. And so luckily people start jumping in with the 24 question. Donna, she was Chloe on 24 for 10 years and she's done a ton of television and stuff. So people started asking questions, but I was like, wait a minute, you came on here, now you've decided, I don't want to do anything. Okay, thanks for coming on.
It's about what's going to be like tomorrow.
All right, well, that's the show, everybody. We'll see you later.